We're all given this playbook for how sexual desire is supposed to work, right? But what happens when real life, our life, just doesn't follow the rules? That's exactly what we're going to dive into.
So let's just get right to it with a huge question. What if everything you think you know about sexual desire is, well, wrong? Seriously. What if all those rules about age or attraction or how it's supposed to feel are just myths? And what if the real story is so much more interesting?
Think about this for a second. You can love someone like you really love them. The relationship is solid. But that spark, the one everyone talks about, is just not there. And it's so confusing, right? It's actually a super common feeling, but man, it can make you feel completely alone.
And that's when the little voice starts, isn't it? Is it me? Am I broken? What's wrong with me? That whole spiral comes from one simple thing, the huge gap between the fairy tales we're told and the messy, beautiful reality of how desire actually works.
Okay, so to really get to the bottom of this, we've got to take a step back. We need to completely redefine what we even mean by desire. Because here's the thing, it's not just about sex, not even close. It's way more fundamental to who we are as people. So at its very core, what is desire? It's that little engine inside all of us, that spark that makes us want things, seek things out, connect with people. It's that fundamental human need to feel alive, to feel seen. It's basically the pulse of being human.
And this is such a crucial point. So often we treat sexual desire like it's this totally separate, weird, mysterious force. But it's not. It's just one branch on a much bigger tree. The whole tree is our general desire to connect, and the sexual part is just one way it blossoms. The roots that need to be seen and connected are exactly the same.
Okay, so now that we're on the same page about what desire really is, let's do some myth busting. We're going to tackle the biggest misconceptions that cause so much stress and worry. It's time to separate the facts from the fiction.
First up, this old chestnut. You hear it everywhere. The idea that sex is just for young people. That desire basically has a best before date and just kind of fizzles out.
But the reality? Oh, it's so much better than that. Desire doesn't die, it just evolves. It gets smarter. For a lot of people, it stops being about performance and starts being about a real, deep, comfortable connection. It doesn't fade away, it gets wiser.
And hey, this isn't just some feel-good talk. The science is there. A major study found that tons of adults in their 60s, 70s, even 80s are having really fulfilling sexual lives. In fact, for some, it's even better because all the pressure is off and you finally know yourself well enough to just go for what you want.
Okay, myth number 2. This one is huge. The idea that desire is like a lightning bolt, right? It's all about that instant physical attraction, and if you don't feel that immediate pow, then it must not be there.
This introduces a game-changing idea called responsive desire. See, for a lot of people, desire isn't spontaneous at all. It doesn't just show up out of nowhere. It responds. It wakes up when the conditions are right, when you feel safe, when you feel connected, when you feel emotionally seen. It's not about what you see, it's all about how you feel.
And this next one, oh, the pressure this one creates. The myth that your desire should be this constant, steady thing, like a pilot light that's always on. And the second it flickers, we panic and think, oh no, something is broken. But here's a much better way to think about it. Desire isn't a steady flame, it's a tide. It's supposed to ebb and flow. Think about it. Your stress levels, how much sleep you got, what's going on in your life, all of that stuff affects the tide. It's totally 100% normal for it to be different from one day to the next.
So, if all those myths are out the window, what's left? What are the real drivers of desire? Well, it turns out the answer has a lot more to do with what's happening between your ears than anywhere else.
Look, biology definitely plays a part. Hormones can create a little chemical spark, for sure. But think of your emotions as the gatekeeper. They're the ones who decide, okay, spark, you can come in and become a nice, warm fire. Or, nope, sorry, anxiety's on high alert today, you're getting snuffed out.
And this chart right here just drives that point home. A big study back in 2016 looked at what actually predicts sexual satisfaction. And look at this. The stuff that mattered most, relationship and psychological factors, feeling safe, feeling valued. The purely biological stuff, way down here. It's not even close.
So this sets up a really interesting puzzle, especially in long-term relationships. On one hand, love thrives on safety and knowing someone inside and out. But desire? Desire loves a little mystery, a little novelty. The solution isn't about constantly trying to be new and different. It's about nurturing curiosity. It's about making the choice to see the person you love with fresh eyes and really appreciating the person they are right now.
So, what do we do with all of this? Where does it leave you? It's all about making a fundamental shift. It's about changing the conversation you have with yourself and learning to listen to your own desire in a totally new way.
And if you take away only one thing, let it be this. We need to stop asking, what's wrong with me? That's a question that just leads to shame. The new question, the better question, is, what does my desire need right now? See the difference? It's a shift from blame to curiosity, from shame to compassion. What is your desire actually trying to tell you?
I just love this way of thinking about it. It really sums everything up so beautifully. Desire isn't some little spark that just burns out one day. It's a flame, and that flame changes color as you grow and change. It's a living, breathing part of you.
So, let's recap the big truths. Your desire is fluid. It's responsive. It's deeply emotional. It is a mirror of your own humanity. And most importantly of all, whatever it looks or feels like in any given moment, it is always valid.
Because at the end of the day, that's where real intimacy comes from. It starts with understanding. Understanding ourselves and understanding each other. So I'm going to leave you with that question. The next time you check in with yourself, don't judge, just listen. Ask it, what do you need right now? What does your desire need to feel safe, to feel seen, to feel alive? You might be surprised by the answer.